always interested in what people just dump and leave in the countryside. So lazy. I bet that mattress has seen some action. More carnage. I've decided to take the day off work today, and I've come out into the countryside with my camera. I just followed the estuary along and see what I could come across. And what I'm finding is there's a lot of dumped stuff from people because it's kind of isolated out here, so obviously they're not going to be spotted. So there's a lot of human waste out here, and also, you know, things like car tyres. The car tyres are quite interesting because they've nestled themselves into the bog, and it's quite interesting because you've got this man versus nature theme, and that in itself is quite an interesting concept to grasp as a photographer. I mean, many artists have done it over the years. Because the tyres are not moving, you know, like a street portrait where everything's happening within hundredths of a second, and your composition has got to be, you know, super fast, flick of a finger. These give you the opportunity to move around the subject because they're not going anywhere, so it allows you to improve on your composition and frame up. And consider how best to approach the photograph you're just about to take. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just experimenting with different viewpoints and allowing for the subject matter, which is the tyres, their own personal space within the frame. I don't like things, you know, touching the edge, so giving them a bit of space within the frame, you know, allows for the eye to roam around the photograph, and that breathes a good compositional technique and space, and allows people to consider the photograph without, if the tyre's touching the edge of the frame, it's too distracting, and it kind of draws the eye to that touch. So allowing it to breathe within the frame is a good compositional technique. Here's an example of what I mean. The subjects are touching the frame and it's a bit distracting on the eye. I mean, that may be your thought process, which is you know, you may want that as part of the photographic composition. But for me, a little bit of space allows the eye to wander around, and it's less distracting by having the subject too close to the edge of the frame.